jumping without a parachute? Kinda dangerous, ain't it?
Yeah, you could get killed, huh?
I got Poppin Off.
Bugs does.
Yeah, but I don't think you want it.
I do. Give it to me.
Gee, better let him have it, Bugs.
Okay, Doc. Whatever you say is...
Poppin Off.
Thank you.
Ah, no! Ah!
Happy Thor's Day.
Yeah!
Who said that? That sounded like Sean's voice.
It was definitely Sean's voice. Welcome into Poppin Off. Why does it say that?
Oh.
Me. Based on his jacket.
Based on his jacket.
Well, there we go. Welcome into Poppin Off. I am Dan Danos. Joining with me tonight, the one, the
Hey.
only, Danos.
It's me. Good evening. Take it away, Megs.
And joining with us for the first time in the bullpen, it's the one, the only Megatron. And
So exciting up here.
she has
Feel
to
very
give.
important.
You have to do Greg's line.
Oh.
Do you remember? Do you remember it?
You could be anywhere doing anything. Thank you for being here doing us.
Wow. That was pretty
She
good.
got it.
She got it.
First try.
I was like,
Oh.
wait, shit.
Wow.
Take
That's-
that, Tim.
That's why she replaced Tim, because Tim couldn't get it in the millionth time
Yeah.
that he's tried it.
He tried. He tried hard.
So how's everybody's doing? How's your week been?
Good.
By the way, I love this jacket. As soon as Dan came in, I started like rubbing his arm, and I was like, I need this jacket.
Well, today is Thursday, right? And it's snowing hard, so I thought I'd wear this jacket because it's snow-proof.
Snow happened the beginning of the week.
Yes. But
Sexy.
It's snowing hard right now on
No.
Thursday. Huh?
I'm
I can
so
predict the weather.
confused at what's happening right now. Anyway,
Oh,
but
my God.
so there's a store.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
let's give them a shout out. Maybe they'll give a
yeah,
discount.
Vaudeville and Trash. It's in the East Village. It's one of my favorites. A lot of old punk people shopped at the original, and I think they moved it. But the store is amazing. They have jackets. They have jewelry. What do you like? You like jackets and jewelry?
Yeah, sure.
There
Whatever.
you go. They have purses, pants, tattoo things up in the store.
But
Been there a couple times.
yeah, I want to see if he's got, because he was like, yeah, I'm sure they got it in your size. I'm like, how do you know what my size is?
I get a lot of looks from this jacket, like that, or it's a nice jacket, and they giggle and walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's
it's
my
worth it.
aesthetic is giggling and walking
Yeah.
away.
Listen,
Yes,
People giggle at me and walk away a lot. So I might as well add to it. I want to get one of these jackets.
they're so comfortable. Everybody buy
It's
one.
so
Everybody
soft.
buy one.
It's so soft. All right.
Yeah.
So
Dan wears whatever makes him happy.
So
and
if I
this is
come
actually
in-
something I genuinely love about him.
if
Something.
if I come
Really
in
things
next
that are
week
different.
and have one of these jackets, that's the whole show is me and Danos just wearing those jackets the entire episode.
Oh, we gotta synchronize that up.
We have if
I have
if
a
they have
sweater
my
that
size.
kind of looks like that. I could.
Well,
You
no.
have it?
We want to figure this. We want to figure it out. If they have the jacket next
Okay,
week,
okay.
Danos and I will be sitting here in both of us wearing the jacket.
Take a picture and see if they have it.
It'll
I'll
be
be there
incredible.
tomorrow. Vaudeville and Trash, East Village.
Be incredible. Anyway, so pop of the night. I wanted to say this really quick. So, shout out to my family. My cousin actually got married, and he married someone who's from China. Her entire family is still in China, and that. So they went. They had 2 weddings, 3 weddings. I don't know. At this point, I think they had 3 weddings. One was for everyone in the United States, and one was for all of his wife's family in China. So they actually had it in China. So a ton of my extended family went to China, and they were there for a couple weeks, I think, like 10 days, something like that. Anyway, so they said, so I went over for Thanksgiving, and they immediately started laughing. They go, "Oh, did you where's the thing that we were gonna give Danny?" And I was like, what could this be? And so they come around the corner and they hand me Bo Peep.
But you were looking for this one, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know me. I love Bo Peep. Anyway, so they said they were walking around China, and all of a sudden they turned a corner and it was just a wall of pops. And they were like, "What does he have? What does he like? What does he not have?" And they just were like, "We have no idea, so we're just gonna buy him the most ridiculous one we can find."
China, do they have their own pops? Like their own boxes and everything too with Chinese writing?
No, but here's the thing. You have to be very careful when you get pops in China or from China.
Because it might be knockoffs.
A lot of them are knockoffs. In fact,
Really?
this might be a knockoff. Why they would do Bo Peep, who is not like a high in demand
Oh,
pop, but
that's great quality knockoff if it is.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like they've said like you got to be really careful. So basically, what I was gonna allude to is if it's too good to be true, like if it's an expensive one and you find somebody selling it on eBay from China, and it's a good deal, more than likely it's probably a knockoff. The only way you can tell is there are serial numbers on the bottom, and you can kind of. I have never figured out where you Google the serial number or where you input the serial number and it tells you what Poppin is. I don't know where that database is, but I do know people on the Reddit forum actually know that. Like they'll be like, "Oh, what's the thing?" and somebody will put it in the way. Oh, that's real, or oh, it's not real. But anyway, so I don't know why this one would be in demand. So it probably isn't a knockoff. I'll be honest. But yeah, like if it seems too good to be true and it's on eBay and it's from China,
Buy it. I mean, yeah.
All right, guys. So we have an awesome show tonight. I'm very excited. We have Danos and Megatron in the house. We got Tim downstairs. We got Sean downstairs. I believe Metal Matt's downstairs, but he's not helping us. He's doing another show. Yang's downstairs. You guys saw him. He jumped in last week. Anyway, or 2 weeks ago? Last week? I don't know. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. We have an awesome show. We have plenty to get into. We got Netflix and Spill. We got hashtag trending. We got gamer tags. We got everything. Stay tuned. Plenty more right after this break. We'll be back right after this.
It's popping off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow. It's popping off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to what? Like Netflix and chilling?
But they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking, I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Up. I am Danny Otto. Joining me tonight, the one, the only, Danos.
Hey, there's Megan.
Hi.
Hashtag Megatron.
Okay, fine. Hello.
I really hope they have one in my size so that
Oh.
next week we can both come in with them.
Yes.
We can synchronize.
I'll look tomorrow.
We can wear the glasses too.
That would be amazing.
Having a twins
Yes.
day?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Danny DeVito, though.
We can do triplets. Let's do that. The
That'd be
remakes,
amazing.
triplets. Anyway, Netflix and Spill.
Huh.
Or Disney Plus and Us, I guess. We can do that. Disney Plus and Us.
Disney Plus and Us.
and discuss. Disney Plus and
Ooh.
discuss.
All right. So this one
Long.
is pretty much all thanks to Tim. So if it sucks, it's on him.
Well, all right.
before I can already hear like Tim taking the headset from Sean about to say something. Anyway, but yeah. Before we get into anything that's on here, you came in and we're like, we got to talk about this, and I figured like this would be the perfect because it has to do with pop culture and watching something. So
I think I'm all caught up with everything. I don't know if the population knows about this, but they probably do. Epic rap battles of history. The new episode launched. It's Joker versus Pennywise, and it's brilliant.
So good.
Yeah,
I haven't seen this one, but I'm familiar with them in general.
Yeah, I think they're season 6 is launched, and I think there's 3 new ones, and they do it each month. So last month was Dracula versus Vlad the Impaler. I think Vlad got the upper hand on that one. This one, it's Joker versus Pennywise. My opinion, I think Joker won, but that's for you to decide. Watch it. Just Google it. It's 3 minutes long. Do it right after the show or on a commercial break. Right, Danny?
Well, our commercial breaks are shorter than 3 minutes.
Oh, well, never mind. After the show then. But they're amazing. If you don't know about them, you can thank me later. But if you do know about them, you're familiar with pop culture.
Do you have a favorite one of all time?
This last one was amazing, but I think I like George R.R. Martin versus George R.R. Tolkien.
I think I've seen that one.
That one might be my favorite one. What's your? I know Megs has a favorite.
I've a couple that I love a lot. Let's see. Spielberg versus Hitchcock is one of my favorites. That one
I've not seen that one.
goes in many directions that you're not going to expecting, and it's amazing. And also Stanley versus Jim Henson.
Oh,
That's
those
my
two
other
are
favorite
great.
one.
Okay.
So watch those two.
Yeah.
You'll thank us later if you've never
Yeah.
seen them. They're amazing.
Very cool.
Yes.
All right. So, wait. I'm answering this on the air because
Yes.
Tim, who is downstairs on the Anycast right now, texted me during the show to distract me. It says, and I quote from Tim, why does Megatron have no headphones on? Well, Timothy, I will explain that right away. You can take them off.
They hurt.
Yes, you can take them off.
They're too big
So-
for my head, so they're like smashing my glasses into my ears, and
So
like,
we were
can't
going to
pull just one
swap
off
them.
because they're gonna fall off.
Because Danos very nicely said, yeah, we'll trade. Danos is very nice to Megatron during commercial breaks when no one can hear him.
Oh, he's very nice in private.
But
Well, I mean, that's
he instantly said, do you want to swap? And I was like, guys, we have like 20 seconds left. So let's just do it next break. But I was like, we're all in just in studio, so you're more than welcome to just take your headphones off. Because I'll give her if she needs if she needs any cues, then we'll just say the mean things that Tim says out loud.
Yeah. Like I am hearing him right now.
All right.
I'm giving him dirty
So-
looks.
Where do you guys want to start?
Let's start at the top because we went off with that epic rap battle, so I'm glad we fit it in. But
You start.
let's see here. Star Wars Mark Hamill praises Alex Guinness for putting up with him and Harrison Ford. Now, look at this right here. They're two youngsters versus that oldster, right?
Yes.
Alex Guinness didn't even want to take this part, but he read the script and he kept going back to it. He said that it was fascinating. This is not something he usually does. And these two right here are definitely up-and-comers, so I could see the antics with these guys.
Well, original. I mean, I like so many behind-the-scenes stories about
yeah.
like original like classic movies that we weren't around for when they were actually put out and stuff. Like Harrison Ford originally wasn't supposed to be in it. He was
Right. Richard
Carpenter.
Dreyfuss was supposed to be it?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
But I know he was a
Christopher Walken.
carpenter, like helping out Lucas.
Lucas, right?
Yeah, and then didn't he become a reader for the auditions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And they just
And-
like the way he kept doing it. So
Could
they're
you
like, "Actually, can
imagine
you just
somebody
play
else?
this part?
Yeah. Could you imagine somebody else playing Han Solo?
No.
I can, but not. It's really tough. I want to say Matt
It would have
Damon.
been a completely different dynamic.
Matt Damon for sure. Right?
I don't know if Matt
No?
Damon was. Somebody's giggling very loud
Yeah.
outside the glass.
Yeah, they're
Don't make eye contact because then they'll try to come in.
They'll probably.
They are
It's probably the
very
jacket.
drunk.
It's probably the
they're
jacket.
laughing at your jacket, I think.
See what I mean?
All right, so we've got behind the scenes photos from Avatar 2.
Oh my
Right now.
god! I just found. Let's play it.
No, we don't have the we don't
You don't have the movie?
We don't have the movie.
Oh, I
we
thought
don't
we
have
had
the
the
movie
movie.
yet.
Play
no,
the
no,
movie.
we don't.
Play
Have, we got the JPEG
Ah.
of a behind the scenes shot
Mm.
from. Yeah, there we go. So
Oh, it looks very natural.
it gives us nothing.
Behind the scenes,
Oh,
it's
that's
a water tank.
Looks
you
like
know?
the Abyss.
It could literally be a
Well.
different movie. It could literally be a different
This
movie.
is probably Dracula, BBC's Dracula.
different,
That's what
different James Cameron.
Doesn't it look
oh
like
God.
that? Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's been a tight ship.
James
Mm.
Cameron crushed that person's skull.
Wow. I can't wait. I'm glad it's finally wrapped. How long have we been waiting for?
Well, now
Oh.
is it principal photography just on 2? Because I heard they were doing all of the sequels at the same time.
So are they doing the same thing they kind of did with Avengers, where they just kept going?
It was just on
Yeah.
okay. Because I mean, I think they're still filming because there's they're doing 4 sequels. So Avatar
I heard
2, 3, 4, and 5.
103 sequels. So
4.
that's what I heard. So.
You heard wrong.
All right. So the next story, Tim, I don't know if you knew this, but I actually put this up in Tuesday's episode and then went back and deleted it after I saw that you put it in Thursday's episode. Because we finished the rundowns on the weekends. And
Yes.
so I was going over it on Monday when I was doing JPEG sets
Mhm.
and noticed that it was in there twice. So Tim had put it in.
Because this is a weird
Second set.
story, right?
It is a very strange story.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I am very confused about this.
Yeah.
So
I went
Johnny
off about
Depp
this earlier today.
is producing a Michael Jackson musical as told by is sequenced glove.
This sounds so batshit crazy. Did you actually read the article and the description of what the guy wanted to write?
I did not.
But that it was.
Take it away.
I
Gotta
guess,
stop
I
at
guess
that.
okay, I don't know if I'm going to quote this exactly right or not.
Why are you still fighting with the headphones?
Because I actually like being able to hear everybody at the right volume because then I talk at the right volume. It's silly. Anyway, so like this article, I can't remember the writer's name. I guess he wanted to do a musical about Michael Jackson, but he was like, how do we get around, the allegations of child abuse and blah, blah, blah. So his pitch was to write a musical that's about the sequin glove that's actually an alien that is influencing him to do bad things. And I was like,
That's
what?
your what?
Man, I had to.
That's your what?
I had to.
And then the producers were like, okay, but can we just do the real story? And so then he was like, oh, I couldn't bring myself to do it, so I turned down a lot of money and didn't do that job. But now I've been hunting around for the right producer to do the story I wanted to do. And
clearly
this is
that's
it. My prediction is that this thing is going to open and close in LA and just not go anywhere because there is actually a legit Michael Jackson musical happening on Broadway in 2020.
Is it
I
off
believe.
Broadway or real?
On Broadway.
Oh.
I think the marquee is even up already.
Wow.
From what I thought. So like a legit show is not, I mean, unless this is going to be some kind of like off Broadway parody, weird, like low budget thing that's like only funny because it's in a black box theater. Like Silence the Musical or something like
people
that.
put Johnny
that
Depp's
this
name
is not
on
gonna
it.
be a Broadway thing.
If
No
John-
one. Broadway audiences
It's
in New
gonna
York
air
would
at the Burton-
destroy this.
the Tim Burton thing in Vegas.
What about it?
That's where it's gonna.
Oh,
That's
got
where
it.
this
I guess I'm
musical's
flying to
gonna-
Vegas. I want to
if
see
it's
this.
absolutely brilliant, like
Yeah.
the music's amazing, if the comedy is funny, then maybe it could do an off Broadway run. But this thing would be destroyed on Broadway. It's a different level of expectation there.
Yeah. Isn't Broadway changing though a little bit, you think, though? Kind of like that with the quality? Or no?
What?
Well, I just don't, I don't know. Like
No.
oh, that's what I thought. Yeah.
All right. So we got one more thing. We got only a couple minutes. I didn't know if those people were still staying there. I wanted to look over. Anyway, so we talked about this last week. Things coming to Netflix in December. One of them's The Witcher,
Yes.
and it's airing. It's dropping in December. So we wanted to just put one of the last trailers for it up.
This is the last trailer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
This is the final trailer. Guys, can we roll that real quick?
Princess Cirilla is your destiny. I can't protect her. If you dismiss it, Danos! You will unleash true calamity upon us all. I'll take that chance.
It's already been renewed.
Could something be renewed before it's even out?
Because
Right.
they have that much confidence that people are gonna effing love it.
Yeah.
you know?
Announce that. I don't think a lot of people know.
Oh, I think my voice came back on as soon as the
Oh,
thing ended. Yeah,
I
they've
heard it.
already announced it's been renewed for season 2, so that's how confident they are that
The
this is
season 1
great.
did so well, I think.
No, but I was saying when the video was on, I said to Dan, I was like, "Will this make it slightly better than what that Watchmen and
Yeah.
Mandalorian are ending soon at the end of the
Right.
month? That
I don't
we'll
know
have this to
anybody-
watch instead."
Has anybody in the population read these books? Or
No, I'm kind of
played the
interested
games?
to though.
Yeah.
I haven't. By the way, so we are going to come back with hashtag trending, but I did want to get a little bit of a Black Widow
Ooh.
thing.
I
We
wore
didn't
my
have time to talk about it, but maybe we'll fit it in during trending just a little
Okay,
bit.
okay.
Like what your reaction was
Yeah.
to the trailer. If you saw anything that we didn't see because you have been studying up on Black Widow and stuff like that.
I think she watched a trailer like 90 times, I think.
No, just a
80.
handful.
190.
It's a big hand. It's a big hand.
Anyway,
I s-
guys, we had a commercial break.
Oh,
We're going to come back.
okay.
Hashtag trending.
Okay.
Florida Man Story of the Night.
Mhm.
Stuff like that. I'm going to rub Dan's code on the break. They're going to switch headphones.
Mhm.
You need to do that. And we're going to do weird stuff over here. Guys, stay tuned. Plenty more popping off right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer, there's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange.
We can skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands.
Like a
and
really
skip.
big smile. Like, yeah,
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
Go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show. It's Poppin' Off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to
Why?
what? Like Netflix and chilling?
Or they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking. I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Oh, I looked at this Toys R Us reopening.
Welcome into Pop. Spoilers. Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only Danos.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Joining with us, special in the bullpen edition of Megatron. She's got new headphones.
I do. They feel much better.
I like that they've kept the curtain open for us tonight. This has been very nice.
Yeah, I like it better too.
Yeah, it's
Except for
super
that-
distracting.
Except
Nobody
for
on
that
the
couple
camera
that
can
was
see what
standing
you're
like
talking
right
about.
right behind Danos, just like giggling. They were giggling like
I
real
can't
loud.
imagine why they were giggling.
Probably because this glass is so weird.
You just
looking.
need like a Moira Rose wig or something to go with that.
All right.
Ah.
Are you guys ready? John, are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Time for the Florida story of the night!
What is that?
Can Sean please sing it?
I know, that's what I asked for.
Come to my house, baby, take control now.
Oh.
Whoa.
All right.
That made me so happy when Sean did that.
Florida man. Hey! I'm super distracted because the curtain's open, so people are just walking by. Yang just walked by the window and waved.
We just need another camera set up so everyone at
So
home can
pointing
actually see
straight
what
out?
the hell we're
Yeah.
looking at.
Pointing
Yeah.
straight out. So Florida man steals bees because he thought they were abandoned.
How sweet.
That looks like a man that would steal bees.
Huh.
Very concerned about the welfare of the bees
Right?
and global warming, planetary needs, things like that.
Yes.
Didn't want them to be extinct. It's pretty
Huh.
sweet.
He was just.
He's like, he looks like
clearly
he's
these bees must have
concerned.
been abandoned.
He's gonna
so-
do really well taking care of bees.
He's concerned why he's in jail right now. Look at that face. He's like,
really
why am I
strange.
here?
Officer, I have no idea
Yeah.
why
The
anyone's
bees.
reporting me for this. I found these bees.
I was trying to help the bees. I don't understand.
All right. So the next story just adds to the insane legacy that is Bill Murray's life.
Oh my God, let's hear it.
So he was on recently. He was on a podcast. What was the name of the?
Poppin' Off, right?
I wish. Are you
Oh,
kidding
wow.
I'm sure he would.
me?
John, get on that.
Yeah. Can you please? Can you book him? Anyway,
I wouldn't actually be that surprised if you showed up and did this.
he was on Amy Schumer's podcast, 3 Girls, 1 Keith podcast. And he was telling a bunch of stories. And one of the stories that came out that I think is hilarious is that at one point he applied for a job at a P.F. Chang's in an Atlanta airport, in the Atlanta airport, I guess.
He had a long layover. Just something to do.
And he got the job. they tweeted him and said, "You're hired. When can you start?"
And when's he starting?
I have no idea.
Oh.
But it just adds to all the crazy stories that are Bill Murray.
No one will know if he'll actually show up or not until he just does. That's what we learned watching the movies that made us Ghostbusters.
Right, right?
Which we promoted 2 days ago, right?
Yeah, but we're just going to keep coming full circle to this. We're going to keep talking about Ghostbusters.
But
It's fun.
another story that he told on the same podcast was how he got members of the Wu-Tang Clan drunk. Because
Of course he did.
They had, when he was
Most
filming,
random
what was
human.
the movie? It was like Cigarettes and Chicken, or what was the name of the movie?
Ghostbusters?
Yeah, Ghostbusters. No. Why can't I remember the name of the movie? This is gonna bother me until I can find it now. He was filming
Sean?
I know what you're
Coffee
talking
and
about.
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
Coffee and Cigarettes. And so members of the Wu-Tang Clan were also in the movie, and they had never had sake. So it was like, of course we're going to have sake. So they didn't know. So they just kept putting it back, and they didn't know how alcoholic it was. They just, he got them all drunk.
Wow.
So anyway, I like Bill Murray. I think he's hilarious.
I mean, yeah.
All I want is to walk into a bar in New York, and he's just serving. Because anything you order, he just gives you a shot of tequila. That's what I heard.
No way.
Yeah.
I heard in the restaurant, if he's there and you're there, he'll go up to every table so you don't come to him when he's eating. Like, he'll say hi to everybody before he sits down and has his meal.
Really?
Yeah, so.
So he can, like, have his piece.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Which
That's
is,
cool.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Anyway, so Ozzy Osbourne releases a new single called Straight to Hell with Slash from Guns N' Roses.
How gothic.
I have a random connection to Slash.
What?
You know this.
No, I don't.
I've told you this story.
Is that you?
No.
That's not you. Okay. All right.
Right.
My cousin used to be an animal caretaker. And he was hired by Slash to be his personal reptile caretaker for a long time. And Slash was just like, literally, any reptile you want to take care of, just let me know. So he would just name all these random exotic reptiles, and Slash would order them and like have them in his house, and Jim could take care of them.
Wow, I did not know that.
That's pretty crazy. He has it entirely. His like mansion is completely every single room outside and inside the house.
Just
Everything
reptiles?
is painted black. And like the whole, like he has like a whole floor of the house is just reptiles.
How can he afford that?
He's Slash.
I'm kidding. I'm
He's
kidding.
Slash.
Yeah.
So
I remember
we're getting him on the show next
like
week?
there
Is
were
that-
kids
that's what
that
I'm
like
hearing?
I was going through this thing where like there were kids at school who did not believe me, and I guess my mom told her sister. And next thing I know, in the mail, I got like a signed photo of Guns N' Roses from Slash, like
No way.
personally written to me.
By your mom.
No,
Okay.
from Slash.
Okay, yes,
like it was
yes.
like a framed photo, and he like wrote like.
So are you gonna
Megan-
win? I don't know. Were you
It's
watching
somewhere? It must
were you-
be at home in Iowa.
Were you watching on Tuesday when we talked about the contest? That
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
For the baby Yoda?
Oh,
Good-
well, he
good
doesn't work for him
segue.
anymore. I don't know if they're like still friends or in contact, but
I
So,
feel like you and Dan have a shoe.
I think she might have a shoe, and she has celebrity friends. That's why. So you know about the contest, right?
yes.
Whoever gets a celebrity to say, "You're watching Poppin Off," you know, you win a Baby Yoda. You win a 10-inch Baby Yoda.
I think the script should be I'm so and so from what, and you're listening to Poppin' Off or you're watching Poppin' Off. I think that should be the script because that's easy.
I have a
'cause then
couple
everybody-
ideas in my mind, but I'm not gonna reveal them yet.
Oh, cheating already. Yes.
Interesting. Hashtag
Yep.
secret
Uh-huh.
weapons. Anyway,
There's one I'm pretty sure I could get make happen.
interesting. That's a tease.
You
All right.
know.
It's Bill Cosby. Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I was hoping it was Bill Murray, but anyway. So the next story you put on here, Megatron. Do you want to bring this up, or you want me to? You can give your thoughts. Totally up to you.
What is Megatron talking about?
It's people are now eating glitter pills to make their poop sparkle.
Yeah. Put that picture up.
Wow.
What? Okay.
Sparkle.
And I think I commented on this post, thank you, New Jersey, because that's where they invented glitter.
Or poop.
No, glitter
Nailed
was
one, then
invented
the
in
other.
New Jersey.
Oh. Wow. As long as
Yeah.
they're not taking pictures of the
can't-
aftermath.
Yeah, I just can't imagine that that's healthy to have going through your digestive system.
It's in pill form.
Probably
It's
makes
fine.
it better, actually.
Look, if you haven't eaten glitter at some point in your lifetime, have you really had a childhood? I've eaten way worse than glitter.
I invented a drink with glitter.
I used to eat sand when I was little.
Sand? That's good for you.
My dad will tell the story. I used to go to the beach. I was that kid that would go,
Oh yeah.
Just fistfuls of sand. Fistfuls of sand.
Gross.
Gross.
Yes. Yes. So I'd imagine sand's probably worse than glitter. Anyway.
Debatable.
What were you gonna say? What did you say?
Gross.
At least sand is natural.
Before that.
Like it exists in nature.
Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on. So, Cartoon Junkie, I feel like this is like future Danos. Like, just when like
I know.
I just feel like this is future Danos. Not this car in particular, but just something. Cartoon Junkie turns 94 Corvette into Speed Racer's Mach 5.
That is amazing.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
It actually looks pretty
That
cool.
is pretty awesome. Haha.
Yeah. If somebody takes a picture in front of that car and says "Welcome to Poppin' Off," whoa, I don't know.
Instant to the top.
Welcome to Poppin' Off. Haha.
All right. So you teased this next story.
Did I?
And we can say thank you to New Jersey again, because but we really mean it this time. Toys R Us reopens in New Jersey.
That's
Paramus,
amazing.
by the way. Somewhat close to my house.
Oh
Reasonably
yes,
close.
the shopping mall. My action figure addiction started at Toys R Us, and it's weird that they shut down on my birthday, a year ago? So I have this connection to Toys R Us. And now that they're opening two, one being in New Jersey and the other one being in, like, I don't know, Michigan or something like that?
Paramus, New Jersey.
Yes, and I checked this out, and it's exactly 19 miles from my front door. And I think I'll be visiting it.
You come visit me and we can both go.
Is it close to you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You literally just said that like a minute ago.
Yeah, but I was like so flustered with the story that I tuned everybody out.
It's like 10 minutes from me.
Are they going to have exclusive pops at Toys R Us, or do they have to start over?
Used to. You remember
Yeah.
one of the last ones was Tinkles, the from Rick and Morty.
Oh, they had that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It was
Okay.
Ghost in the Jar and Tinkles.
Oh, yeah, I know they're expensive. That's on my list.
It's like 35.
I have 70 Rick and Morty pops. I need those two.
You need more than just those two, but those
Yeah.
are two of the ones that you need.
Yeah, for sure. For
All right.
sure. She hit it right on the head.
I'm actually excited about the next one.
What is it?
I don't know who else is. 25th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Jagged Little Pill tour announced.
I looked at the tour dates, too.
I'm very excited
There
about
is
it.
no New York City
Garbage
tour
is
date.
playing on this, too.
I know, so
I
it's
just
fair.
Yeah.
There is a New York City tour date.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago. What's today? Today's Thursday, right?
Yes.
I mean, their
keep
musical's
asking
on
me
Broadway
that?
right now,
Huh?
but
What?
the musical Jagged Little Pill is on Broadway right now, but they've announced the tour. There's no New York City date.
The first date was New York, it said, and
Was
December
that-
2nd.
Was that part of the tour?
I think so. It was
Or was
listed.
that just like, yay.
It was listed, and I know they have a few New Jersey shows, and Garbage and Liz Phair's opening for a few of those.
Yeah.
I love Garbage.
So do I.
I love Garbage.
So do
Although
I.
they
More
will
than
be
Alanis
in New
Morissette.
Jersey
That's you. That's you.
and in a couple locations upstate New York
Huh.
later on. But
Yes.
New York
Are you guys gonna go?
I
You
want to
like
go.
Alanis Morissette? I know you like him.
Yeah.
Her. It's her,
Wow.
right? You like that guy, Alanis Morissette?
I do. Well, I like this I love this album.
This
Okay,
album's
I got
amazing.
a bad
don't know.
car crash to this album. Yeah,
Really?
my spine is still swollen from Jagged Little Pill.
Wait, that car crash
Uh-huh.
was this album?
It was just I just imagine like Danos just rocking out and singing. And
That
all
was a
of
bad
sudden-
car crash.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yikes.
The guy who hit me is dead. Cut to
You were
commercial.
thrown from the car, right?
I don't know
Not
if
that
that's-
one.
Oh,
I don't
different
know
one.
if he's
Wow.
joking or not.
No.
No,
Mm.
he is not. It's okay.
All right.
Actually.
So, being that you're in the bullpen, you are filling in for
Oh, God.
the one and only
Oh, God.
50 Shades of Greg. So you have to do
I have to talk about Popeyes?
all of our bad humans tonight
Oh, yes,
are
that's the bullpen.
sponsored by Popeyes
Ugh.
and their chicken sandwich. Yay!
Oh, God.
I'm on fire. Play it.
I need
Wow.
a hat. I need like a Raiders hat.
Play it, Sean.
Oh, that's even worse.
Well, that's what he wears.
No?
What are we doing?
I thought Sean was going to play it. All right.
All right.
On to bad humans.
Lady destroys her car after trying to cut in line at Popeyes drive-thru.
Megan, do you have a car right now?
No.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hmm.
Okay. Well,
He's
there's
not
that.
saying that it was Megan in the
There's
car.
no picture of that, right? I
But-
want to see the damage.
Yeah.
But he's not saying it wasn't her.
Yeah, exactly.
What is wrong with people?
That chicken sandwich
She
is
really wanted the chicken sandwich.
It's just food. Like
Right. I tried one. I didn't.
Look, you don't eat chicken,
I
so
don't
you
eat
wouldn't
meat,
understand.
period. But I mean, I've
Yeah.
eaten meat in the past. I haven't always been a vegetarian.
Look, I don't eat meat either, right? But I had this chicken sandwich.
All right. We said we only have 1 minute, so
You're not supposed to tell the time cues.
whatever.
Come on.
Popeye's employees fight because someone is selling chicken sandwiches out the back.
That's an enterprise now.
Backdoor chicken
Yeah,
sandwiches.
don't that guy who got in a
Oh!
fight.
Wow.
Say
New
that
band
again?
name, backdoor chicken sandwiches.
Okay, P-file it. P-file it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like,
It's just out of control.
Sean had that ready
Yeah.
to go.
It's just out of control. Like, I don't understand. Is it just because do they sell out super fast?
No, there's a
Is
big
it
piece
just
of
like-
chicken in the middle, and they put a pickle in it, and there's a spicy and a regular, but the grease on the chicken and the skin, it's not very good. Like,
Okay, I get that. Okay, maybe they taste amazing or something, but
it's a thick piece of chicken.
But what I'm wondering is like, why is there
Phrasing.
such a insane demand about it that people are willing to literally total their car to try to get one before that person? Like, what is that mentality? And
I-
do
sellout
they have just
mentality.
like a limited amount available per day?
Yeah. I can't. I don't know. I haven't
This
had it.
person was
Number
like
one.
chicken sandwich or bust.
I don't know. Maybe they
Like-
sell out. What if they sold out in the card in front of you?
You hear what's on?
Oh yeah, stupid girl.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys. We'll be back right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us. Because we'll be like, shave your light a
do it
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder,
and
yeah.
get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? Shave your and light a candle. That's going to be our slogan now from Pop.
But there should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice.
Yeah, then no one helped me out on. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You
on that
didn't.
one.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was like my favorite line from the movie when he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and oranges. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I was like, did you not just look at him?
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only Danos.
Hello, there's Megan. Get her.
Hashtag Megatron.
I see what you did playing Green Day when Greg's not here.
Why?
He hates Green Day.
Really?
Yeah, we had this whole thing with me, you, and Greg when we were
I saw that.
bitching about Green Day versus Weezer with the Super Mega whatever tour.
I didn't think he hated them. I just thought he
he pretty much did not like. I'm pretty sure he was like.
Yeah.
No, he said he was going to get up and leave when Green Day started playing and not stay for the rest of the concert.
He doesn't like green
said
at
that
all.
about
He doesn't like
Fall Out Boy.
She-Hulk.
I
He
have a
doesn't like green.
very good memory with
Oh,
this.
so he
shit.
just doesn't like anything green.
Yeah,
He
he hates
literally just
She-Hulk.
doesn't like anything green.
Right, that's it.
Have we,
Oh,
have we
is that
explored
it?
this
Did
theory?
we, does he hate
We
your
just-
logos?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
See? He
Probably.
just said shut your mouth.
Probably.
Does he hate Baby Yoda?
Probably.
Oh.
Then I might have to permanently be here at the bullpen then.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just saying. nobody
Megatron's
can
making
hate
a case to replace
Baby Yoda.
Greg.
Tune in next week, everybody. We'll
We're gonna
find out
need
then.
everybody to catch up on The Mandalorian because Dan and I have theories and we really need to talk about
Talk
it.
to me about it. Tim's the one who hasn't finished. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Are we talking now or are we going?
No, next commercial break.
Okay.
So,
All right. So
Camino.
Gamer Tags is pretty much sponsored by the 2019 Game Awards
Mm-hmm.
that are taking place next Thursday night, the 12th, at 8:30. So, I mean, start watching the Gamer Awards and then come back to us and then maybe have them both on at the same time.
Right. I think, Sean, do you have those Game of the Year announcements? How many are there? 4 or 5?
There are 6 nominees for Game of the Year this year.
All right.
In fact, we even have a video that is supposed to be able to showcase a little bit of each of these games in action.
Take it away.
Do you have that video ready?
We do.
Ooh, can we
Oh,
go
I
to
can't
that?
wait to see this.
were literally sitting here just doing commentary that no one else could hear the entire
Aw.
time. But I mean, yeah, no,
Recap it.
we could. We were just going game by game, and,
Yeah.
and Dan was making comments, and we were all agreeing.
Look, no fighting game ever wins Game of the Year. Well, everybody knows that. But Control or Resident Evil 2, and no remakes ever win. But those two are it for me. I love Sekiro.
You've been
I
talking
played-
about Control for a long time. I
love
still have
Control.
not played Control.
You
Have
just
played
rebought
Alan
it
Wake?
and started it again.
Yes.
Alan Wake, same makers. It's almost the same way, but they tightened
Didn't
it all
you
up.
tell me
pretty
originally
cool.
that they were connected in some way? Alan?
They're gonna do a DLC, I think, with Alan Wake in that game. I
Interesting.
think that's what I hear. That's what.
Yeah, we read a little
Yeah.
thing about that.
I could have sworn we talked about that.
I'm excited
when we
to
were
see who
talking about
wins.
Control.
I want to
Yeah.
know where the cutoff is. The cutoff
has
date.
anybody in the population played Death Stranding yet? Like, I'm still so fascinated by that. I mean, I know I know, like, we were
Yeah.
talking about getting, we were really excited about it getting it, and then we read some description about it. I think Dan got a little turned off because it's like a delivery game at times. Like, there's a lot of that.
Like task. What is
like
it called?
task based
Yeah.
type of things. But I
Fetch
still
Quest.
I want to play it.
Fetch Quest. That's what it's called. I want to play it too, but I know that game's deep, and I know it's 30 hours long. And I can knock out a few others. I need to beat that Star Wars game.
something to entertain myself while
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
boyfriend's
you-
at work.
You came in on Tuesday and you were like, "Does anybody want to borrow Star Wars? I'm gonna finish it before the end of the week."
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
really
I'll borrow
good.
it. I'm
Yeah.
dying to play it.
Oh my God! I'll send a video clip. I almost cried at one point because it was so beautiful. It's like what Favreau's doing and this Star Wars game. It's like bringing Star Wars back to the forefront for a lot of old fans. You
Mhm.
know,
Very cool.
We were
emphasis
just
on the
saying,
old.
Dan and I rewatched Revenge of the
Oh,
Attack of the Clones
and
today.
we
And
wanted
we just
to
made
watch
fun
a
of it the whole
comedy.
time.
Yeah.
Because,
in the mood
there's
for
so
a
many times
comedy.
we literally just every other line of dialogue we were like, oh God.
Yeah,
Oh God.
It's bad
so
on all fronts. Ewan
It's so
McGregor has
bad.
bad parts.
Yeah,
Natalie Portman
everybody's
has-
a bad actor in this movie.
Yeah.
There's nobody who's good except for maybe Yoda, but he's
Yes,
animated.
yeah.
But like, I literally looked at him one point and I was like, I don't think there's a single Star Wars fan that would object if like Favreau wanted to just remake these three movies.
Can you imagine that?
and like do it right with a
hashtag
good
that.
cast, with a good script. And just like be like, you know what? We all know these were shit. Let's just redo it so we can actually have a good story.
Last
Maybe
10
base it more
minutes
off
of
the
Phantom
books.
Menace, amazing. Clone Wars, Jango Fett fights, pretty good.
Yeah, that
Revenge
section
of the
was okay.
Sith, I don't mind. Like, there's some
If you could
cheesy
just
parts, but
maybe just edit out it, put a different actor in a Hayden Christensen's place,
Yeah,
and we
like
could
you.
better.
Yeah.
Anyone,
anyone would work.
anyone, you'd be
Jar
better.
Jar would work.
Anakin.
Yeah.
Nope, maybe not that.
Anyway,
I would.
so moving on with the Game Awards, like we said, it's very interesting that Sean
Yes.
came back playing Green Day because it's been announced Green Day will
Uh-huh.
perform
Clever man.
at the Game Awards
Hmm.
as one of the musical guests.
Okay. Yeah, Green Day's coming back too. They just launched an album, right? Or it's almost out. I check.
Maybe that's
Ooh.
the
That
special
might be it.
announcement.
What do you guys think it is?
They had a single come out, but that was like one of the weird singles that came out in preparation for the tour.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
they're probably featured in Cyberpunk. Everybody else is, right?
I believe that.
Yeah.
Well, I will say one thing. This is not the first time that Green Day has made an announcement at the Game Awards. If you remember a couple years ago, the Game Awards is when Green Day themselves actually first announced the existence of Green Day rock band back in the day.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh.
So what does that mean,
That's all I
Sean?
had to say.
It could mean that, considering it's the Game Awards and they're actually going to have a special announcement of sorts, it's got to be something game-related.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
You think they're relaunching Guitar Hero or Rock Band, a new generation of that?
They
Could it be
already
that?
tried that before, but
Yeah.
so I don't think it's going to be that, but it could just mean that maybe they have some special involvement in an upcoming
It
game.
might be in Smash Brothers.
Green Day for
Maybe-
Stash.
Maybe you can play as Billy Joe in the remake of Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Whoa, that's a good
Yeah.
guess. That's a good guess. Yeah.
Right?
What? Is it a
That's
segue?
a little random, but
Hmm.
all right.
So we go on with some of the Game Awards. So we could get some reveals of some new upcoming games,
Good.
which is really cool. Some of these are very interesting. Batman Arkham game. Now,
Ugh.
guys, I say this every time we talk about Resident Evil. Batman Arkham games Another thing that I missed out on growing up because I didn't grow up playing PlayStation.
Right. It was on the Xbox as well. You didn't have it, did you?
I didn't have it for Xbox.
Okay.
No. But like, I didn't like that style of game. I always associated with PlayStation.
Yeah. Okay. I
Right?
can see that. Like the action adventure.
Right.
I can't stress how Batman's amazing. Arkham series is amazing.
I'm not against. By the way,
So-
I'll go on record. I'm not against it at all. I definitely think it's awesome. I've watched playthroughs of it and stuff like that. I just never grew up playing that. I never grew up playing Resident Evil. It was more of like I didn't have PlayStation.
Yeah. So yell at your father.
You can yell at him. He's watching.
Okay. No. Next time, go back in time and get him. Can we hear the new Batman rumors?
Yes. What is it?
So here, the popular rumor is that this new Arkham game is going to indeed be revealed at the Game Awards, and it is going to be called Batman Arkham Legacy, and it is going to apparently be connected to the Court of Owls storylines in the comics as well.
Huh. So this is not a prequel of any sort. It's a sequel to Arkham Knight, right?
Kind of a sequel-ish of sorts.
Okay.
This is not Rocksteady that is apparently handling the game, but WB Montreal, who handled Arkham Origins a few years ago.
I like that game. It got a lot of flack. It's like the least favorite one, but I still loved it. So I'm excited. I love Court of Owls as well. I watched that cartoon.
Very cool.
Yeah. What do you think, Megs?
You sat back like you didn't have any.
Yeah. What do you have
any
to say
opinion
about it, Megs?
whatsoever?
I watched Dan replay some of Arkham Asylum. It looked pretty cool.
Wait. Come right here. This was Megatron's reaction to this. This is Megatron's. No, come right here. I want to wait. I like it. That's Megatron's reaction.
Sounds cool.
I like it.
I can't,
Anyway,
yeah.
so I'm excited about the other potential reveals, I guess we get. New Crash Bandicoot game. That's awesome. Tony Hawk remakes, which, look, if that happens, definitely getting that.
Right.
So, like I said, we should definitely link our, because I would get the Tony Hawk remakes. If it's 1 and 2, I need original soundtracks, original levels, but just update the graphics and everything. I'm in. I don't even care. I'm in.
Okay.
What else? Metroid Prime Trilogy remastered for Switch.
I would buy that because I skipped out on all those games because there was so much to play.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and they were gorgeous, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I would play that to the end.
Awesome. Sean, what are you most excited about for a hopeful reveal? Is it the Batman one, or is there another one that you're most excited for?
Honestly, I'd be happy with all of these being revealed. And there's one more to that list that just because the recent leak came out of this is Resident Evil 3
Yes. Yes, I was going to say that one. I saw the screen today. If they do that, then Game of the Year already.
Wow.
That game was one of the best games ever. And if they remade 3, wow. Remember Stars? Remember that?
It's all but confirmed at this point.
Yeah. Sean, confirm it with the Capcom real fast.
Yeah, can you get on the phone?
Yeah.
Go do that real quick. First? Yes? No? Yes? Anyway, so.
I like this gamertag segment is long. I like that.
We can.
Then he ruins it.
Peel the curtain back. I've been having trouble lately finding stories for gamer tags. I have a bunch of websites I always go to, like for my stories, and it just seems really weird lately. I haven't really been able to find them because it used to be in the past. I would go to 4, and they would have stuff for Netflix and Spill, stuff for trending, stuff for gamer tags, and they would all just be mixed in. And I was like, this is perfect. And I would just kind of separate them and blockade them into what show they fit the best and stuff like that. Lately, they've been drying up, so I've been asking Sean more and more to hey, can you help me out with gamer tags? And he has been, and it's been awesome because the greatest thing is I'm getting to read these and I didn't just go, oh yeah, this will be perfect here, here, and here. I get to actually read them as if they're being presented, which is great. I love this. I dig it.
Yeah, and all these announcements. I didn't even know the Gamer Awards were up.
I know you were saying that when we were getting into the right before we got in here. You were like, I didn't even know the date was here.
Right. I want people to make a bigger deal out of the awards. What did God of War win last year? Hands down, that should have won. So, and I know Zelda won the year before.
Oh, we were wondering this earlier today. When exactly is the cutoff for eligibility for these awards? Because we were just shocked that Star Wars
Is not nominated.
is
for
not
anything.
nominated,
And
but
it's that
maybe it
good.
came out right after the deadline or something. Like it's up for 2020.
Yeah.
But
Maybe Sean can figure that
Sean,
one out.
do you have an answer to that, or
Well, let us.
maybe after? Okay.
Yeah, that's a tease. Sean
Sing
knows
it to
what
us.
he's doing.
Sean,
All right,
sing it
guys.
to us.
Sing
Stay
the
tuned. We'll be
break.
back. We'll tie everything up in a nice little bow. Sean will give us that answer. You don't sing when I'm talking. We'll be right back.
It's Poppin' Off.
You could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy. What would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like the little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
The PlayStation 2 killed the Dreamcast.
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Are you enjoying Poppin' Off and want to support the show? Yes! Well, go forth and smash that like button on this episode and subscribe to Poppin' Off on YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/PoppinOffShow and on Instagram at the Poppin' Off Show. That's one word for more awesome content. Did you know we also have a Facebook group? Oh no. Well, now you do, and you can also join the population and interact with cast members and more there on Facebook.com/groups/Poppin' Off Show. One more time, Facebook.com/groups/Poppin' Off Show.
Back from the commercial. Back from the commercial.
Welcome back to Poppin' Off. I am Daniano. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only Danos.
That's my new intro.
Hashtag Megatron.
I'm such a nerd.
Oh. God.
I love you.
All right, Sean, do you want to give us the answer, or do you want us to do product of the night? Do you know the answer right away?
Well, I have sort of a guess of sorts that they do actually have like a release date cutoff.
Sean,
as
it's
it
fine.
is.
I guess all the time and report it as if it's fact.
Yes.
I mean, it's good. You can just
That's just how we roll here. We
Yeah.
just
I mean,
you know,
because
Fox News.
make
technically,
corrections later.
technically, Smash Bros. Ultimate did come out in 2018, but it was just after the cutoff for last year's Game Awards. So
Okay.
that's why it's being nominated for this year and it's been getting the nominations
All right.
as it is deserved.
Yeah,
and I
'cause-
guess this
so
is
Star
the
Wars will get nominated next year.
most
yeah,
likely.
most likely. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So we don't know the date, but we have a guess of
Yeah, because
why.
you were playing Smash Brothers when we were still living in LA,
Mm-hmm.
so that was definitely 2018.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
So
Thanks for outing me.
video games. All right. So video games continues into our product of the night. Product of the night. I know Tim will be very excited about this. Is a Destiny cookbook.
Huh.
We know nothing about it. All we have is the cover of the cookbook, and it has fried chicken on it.
Okay, so look, I'm not very fluent in Destiny, but is there chicken in the game?
There are living chickens in the game.
Interesting.
All right.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
please do.
All right, we'll wait for him to get on the mic. This actually releases. You can pre-order it right now on Amazon. It releases August 4th, 2020.
Okay.
So sadly, no one can get this as a Christmas present unless you just want to give them a receipt saying that I got this for you in the future.
Destiny cookbook. That's so interesting.
Tim?
Yeah. I don't know what the hell to say
I'm
about
so
this.
confused.
I'm so confused, too. The food had nothing to effing do with Destiny. It's never like you ever ate anything and it gave you superpowers.
Right.
It's not like, you know what I mean?
But Cade is holding a chicken.
Yeah, he's holding a chicken.
There's a
but
pop of that.
I mean, look, they might have some graphic art that could be cool so we could support our, our comic book lovers out there and our fans. But I don't understand this. This just seems like a cash grab to me.
What if there was like a Breath of the Wild cookbook because you make all the food in the game?
That would be
that
would
be
make more
so
sense.
much more awesome. But this
Right?
book's probably not going to be about that at all.
Right. Thanks.
But-
I have rights
Yeah.
to that, Nintendo. If you do that, I get some
A
money.
Destiny cookbook is probably not going to be about a Zelda.
No, I know. I was trying to think of a game that did have a food element to it when you said it's not like,
Like-
you eat anything, it gives you powers.
Like a Resident Evil cookbook would be good.
Oh my god.
You just used like
Just
what?
brains.
People.
Everything's brains.
Everything's
Please
brains.
let us have Cooking Mama cookbooks, please.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, we're almost out of time.
No, it says we have 3 hours left. Am I reading this right?
That was the Thanksgiving episode. Oh no, that was the 100th episode where we rounded out 3 hours.
Wow.
That went by like that. You were here.
I was.
You were not.
I was not.
He was here.
No.
Yes.
So join us next week when Danos and I both have these crazy coats. We're sitting next to each
So
other.
are we not going to talk about Black Widow?
Oh.
We got 1 minute.
Get it, Megs. 2 minutes. Get it.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So you watched the
so-
trailer 90
yeah.
times.
No.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, it's interesting that they had like kind of like the flashbacks. When we watched it at the beginning, we were like, this is all old footage, and then it got into the new stuff. But I mean, I still think that my theory could be right.
Hit it.
So basically, in the comic books for her right now.
Wait, can you do this in under 2 minutes?
I think I can.
Okay.
So basically, more or less, the comic books where she is right now, it's not the original Natasha; it's her clone.
Right. And we were
Right.
talking about this on Tuesday. So if I
Yeah.
remember,
So
there are
because she was
3.
like their top operative, she was cloned by. Yeah. So so the current story, Web of Black Widow, it's like after Natasha died, her clone was activated, but her clone has all her memories.
So like Rick
Right.
from Rick and
so
Morty.
she more or
what
less,
I'm-
yeah.
what I'm
So
saying
she
here.
is.
So they copied Rick and Morty.
So she is basically now on this mission to kind of take down all of the organizations she helped build up when she was a Black Widow operative.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and all of these people from her life, like Iron Man, Winter Soldier, because they were like married at one point.
Red Guardian.
Yelena Belova, as well as this upcoming issue that comes out tomorrow is going to be Hawkeye, are trying to like intervene / help her. But she's like, this is my thing. But it's just really interesting. She's
I hope
going
they
after
go
all
that
these different
route in the
things. I think it could be really cool. And watching that trailer, I did not see a single thing that
Made you think
disproves that it
otherwise?
could not be
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
All we
I don't
know is
know.
the
What I would
kind
like
of the
to
time
see
period. That's all
is-
we really
yeah,
know.
well, what I would like to see is like maybe you see some of her background, or you see this whole story unfold, and it catches up to like modern time, and then maybe she doesn't even know she's her clone until she sees like Natasha's funeral or something.
I just hope.
Like that's what I want it to be like the twist at the end. So
I just hope Baby
okay,
Yoda's in
today
it.
that is my prediction. That's what I would like to see for this story. Is that we think we're seeing her backstory, but it really isn't. It's the story of her clone instead, and she becomes self-actualized.
Can't wait for the pops.
That's what I would love to see.
All right, guys.
Personally,
We are out of time. We are going to be back here, and we've already been talking about next week's show. Very exciting. Some stuff in the works. Hopefully, if we can lock down some stuff.
Yes.
I'm speaking exclusively about the coats. But anyway, guys, we'll be back. Have a great weekend. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. We'll be back here Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, like always. We can't wait. Yes,
Stay warm.
Megatron may be here. I'm not sure. She might have to
talk about it.
fight Greg for the spot. Anyway, guys, have a great night. We'll
Sit
see you
on
next
Dan's
week.
lap.